Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and snails of all kinds, and welcome back to Vox Syreni Plays Something. Sorry about the what do you call it? 3-minute delay, but I spent some extra time doing my hair today. It took longer than I had anticipated, so sorry, but I'm here now, and we can get started on
World of Final
World of
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Yes, exactly. So yeah, let's dive right in, shall we? Baltius Champion Medal. Sure, whatever. So I have played World of Final Fantasy before. I've never beaten the game,
Prologue. Awake at
and
last.
I never played the Maxima edition before. So this is gonna be interesting.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Hey, Maddie.
Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock.
So we're gonna start with a bunch of cutscenes. As probably to be expected by a epic adventure JRPG, as Final Fantasy is known for. I know this might come off as very blasphemous, but I will admit that this is actually the only Final Fantasy game I have played for any substantial amount of time. Most of them I stop after a couple of hours. They often get to grind for me. I only really played the early ones, to be fair. And was it 11 or 12? 13? The one that everyone says gets good after 20 hours? Yeah, I gave up on that too. Apparently hitting his head very, very hard. That joke's first gonna make sense in a moment. Everybody, that's my boyfriend. Bring off drinkables. Fantastic. Now I can stay hydrated. Also, I tried something different today with a unicorn shirt. Hope you guys like it. I like unicorns. Might end up being my my stream outfit for World of Final Fantasy. Nice to meet you, no one. Yes. Hi. And welcome to my channel.
Time to wake up.
Well, that was a very short game. We can wrap up now. Credits will roll in a second.
Huh? What a nap. Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
That is one hell of a messy room. Not that I should be allowed to talk on that front.
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late. Then again, it's not like business has picked up any.
Oh, you do? Then I'd assume you've been.
Maybe we should start selling sandwiches along with the coffee.
Then I'd assume you've been on the channel before. What, did you expect it to be Roxas's voice? Or did you expect it to be Sora?
The streets sure are quiet today. Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Huh?
Oh, right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A
I'm
pint.
amazed they made a title card like that.
A cup of coffee, please.
Customer.
Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
You're right, my favorite Pokemon type is ice.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
This lady likes her coffee exactly the same way I like mine.
Oh.
Not tasting like coffee anymore. Although this just put me in the mood for a cup of hot cocoa or a cup of delicious tea. I really like tea.
There you are! Lann!
Keep it down, Reynn. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay. I get it already. Very sorry. So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lann, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look, come with me right now.
Easy! Ow, 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 ow.
Who doesn't like some tea with their sugar? Just a little spring. Actually, I used to drink tea like that when I was younger. That was delicious. Although it
There's nobody
mostly
here.
tasted like sugar water.
So it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
Lann, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing.
Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Reynn, manners.
You two really don't remember a thing.
Would you please just answer my question?
You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
I like her.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why?
Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been.
Huh?
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lann took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
So now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to Tamer, right here.
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path.
You the got it! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave.
Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Crimes and grammar.
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hog can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why a crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused.
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lann.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some the coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Reynn?
Chill the out. You live the much longer.
Yeah, Lann. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
3 cubes for you, right, Lann?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
What a morning.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Reynn?
That's the correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours, and you can make it do the anything and the everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait. What?
Here, with this item, I am now your slave. Oh wait, oh sorry, I said that wrong. Here, with this item, I am now the slave of yours. Perfect. Maddie, are you telling me that the the fox is already the annoying? I swear I hate Tamer, and I do.
Okay, go ahead and throw some attacks out there.
Tamer's?
To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
I swear Tamer is like a crime on grammar. Ugh. But yeah. Cool that your favorite type is steel. No one yes. Sorry for not coming back to you earlier. Well, on that note, I better steel myself for this battle. Active time battle, ATB. Get ready, it's battle time. Characters take turns based on agility. The faster a character, the sooner they get to act. See that long, thin bar? Each phase represents a different character. When a character icon reaches the top of the bar, they can select an action to perform. You can use the R button, or the right analog, to switch between characters who are ready to act. Assigning button shortcuts to abilities. The actions you can take in battle are called abilities. Abilities are mapped to circle, triangle, square, or cross. Just press a button to use that ability. The target is chosen for you automatically, so you can speed through combat simply and easily with these shortcuts. Abilities are assigned to buttons automatically in the order you learn them, but you can also customize your shortcuts via the game menu. Find the setup that works the best for you. Well, there isn't many options for the tutorial battle. Just need to spam the triangle button.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Action points AP. Certain commands like magic and other abilities cost AP. Action points. To use characters recover AP when their turn comes around, or by successfully exploiting an enemy weakness. The more powerful the command, the more AP it requires. Most mirages have weaknesses you can exploit for bonus damage and AP. Scoring them will give you a huge advantage, so don't be afraid to try things out. Yeah, this battle is not exactly super exciting.
I knew that you had talent.
Battle modes. There are 3 battle modes: active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, time keeps flowing regardless of whether or not you input commands. Battle moves quickly and without interruptions. In wait mode, time stops until you input a command for the character whose turn is up. This gives you a chance to carefully consider each action. You can change your battle mode setting via the config menu. If you find active mode too challenging, try sticking with wait mode until you have grown more accustomed to battle. Here's another useful tip. During battle, press the L1 button to open a more complete list of commands. To some of you, this classic menu style may look very familiar. There are some commands, for example items, that can only be selected from this menu. If you choose an active mode, time continues to flow while the menu is open, so be careful. One last thing, you can pick and choose your targets when using the full menu. This comes in handy when you want more control over the fight. I don't think the voice acting was supposed to be slightly louder than mine. I can try and fix that, but yes, it is correct that the voice acting is louder than the music is very much on purpose. So yeah.
All right. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
Well, that ought to do it.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out.
Huh?
So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something.
Spliced out? I wonder if these two characters are actually, supposed to be the same character. I've never been in the game, so that might turn out to be the big plot twist.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Yeah, we probably don't need a half an hour's worth of cutscenes again. Oh well, 20 minutes, but still.
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilikin.
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
Lann, you look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
Lilikin and giants. In Grimoire, the smaller people are called Lilikin, and the taller people are called giants. With a J, because poor literacy is cool. The twins can switch freely between these forms if you use the L1 button combined with a different button. Although you're free to strut around as either size, you will start coming in your current form, so it's never a bad idea to have stacks set up for both situations. The tips you see in these panels are never out of reach. You can view them again by selecting the tip jar from the game menu. In fact, you might even notice Inner Crow has slipped a few extra tidbits in there that don't appear during the course of the game, so remember to check tip jar every now and then.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
What? I'm not gonna get lost. Yet?
Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see if that helps. Also, let's have a look at the tip jar just because it annoys me to see the exclamation mark on everything. It makes me feel like I need to do something when it's not super important. Items, what items do we have? We're not allowed to save right now. Interesting.
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the called a Choco Chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
Whee!
So what now?
First, you're going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium. What is it?
That's the called a prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's prismarium. Every time you find a new the mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Enna Crow's special mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick, then they use your prism.
I hope you're not already frustrated about Tamer's existence. Because yes, Tamer will be here throughout the entire adventure. Imprisoning mirages. In order to imprison a mirage, you'll need an empty prism compatible with that mirage. But there's some good news. And a crow will provide you with your first compatible prism whenever you encounter a new mirage. Wow, why doesn't a crow just fork over the whole lot of them right now? Come on, where's the fun in that? Besides, she doesn't do bulk orders. Don't worry, you'll be able to befriend almost every mirage you meet eventually. But be sure to take time to get to know the friends you have before looking for new ones. All about prismariums. Once a prism holds a mirage, it is known as a prismarium. A mirage prismarium allows you to use the mirage in battle. If you look closely at a prismarium, you can see a miniature world inside. They're like snow globes, but be nice and don't try to shake them. So to recap, you start with an empty prism. Imprisoning a mirage in the prism returns into a prismarium. The prismarium lets you add the mirage to your stacks and use it in battle. Even if you fail to imprison a mirage, you won't lose the prism. So there's no need to hold back. Good luck! Mirage data and the Libra ability. If you press the option during battle, a window will open containing info on the mirages you are facing. And with the Libra ability, you can see even more detailed information. You can switch between mirages with the L1 and R1 button. Element and status element symbols. Each mirage is strong or weak against certain elements or status elements. Learn to identify the following symbols when you're looking at mirage data. Fire, ice, thunder, wind, water, earth, light, dark, poison, confusion, sleep, blindness, oblivion, berserk, slow, and death. Nullify elemental attacks, absorbs elemental attacks. Good to know. In addition to status elements, characters sometimes undergo other positive and negative changes in battle. They are usually triggered by abilities and are sometimes represented by the following symbols: stun, protect, shell, reflect, regen, haste, bravery, faith, knockout, strength, up, down, magic up, down, accuracy up, down, defense up, down, magic defense up, down, and evasion up, down. And I can feel the Tamer hate is high right now. I almost feel like I should defend Tamer. Well, at the same time, I don't have that many positive things to say about Tamer.
This is it!
Yay, an hour of reading material. Woo! Use physical attacks to create a prismarium. Requires Choco Chick Prism. It is weak to ice and it absorbs wind and earth. It's also weak to darkness. No wait, it absorbs ice and darkness and it's weak to wind and earth, I think. I don't remember how to read that chart. But yeah, let's get that Choco Chick, shall we?
There! A Prismtunity! Use the Imprism command to claim that mirage for your own. Go on! Select the Imprism command. You might have to try different things before certain mirages will let down their guard and give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
Creating Prismtunity. You can't just walk up to Mirage and imprison them. To collect Mirage, you need to knock it into the Prismtunity state first. Mirages won't let the guard down forever, so don't miss the Prismtunity when it arrives. Sometimes all you need to create a Prismtunity is a big heavy club, but the brute force approach doesn't always work. Try putting the club down and thinking outside the box. Prismtunity requirements vary from Mirage to Mirage, but Libra can often provide you with a good hint. Yeah, I just read the tutorial and Tamer decided let's explain it anyways.
Wait!
Oh!
Okay,
Go!
the Prismtunity?
Hey, look! You did it! Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prismarium, it's yours to the keep!
We did it!
That wasn't so bad.
A little chocobo that loves to waddle around. These feathery friends love to headbutt things. This is fine because a chocobo's eggshell never cracks twice. Your name is Chocolate. Because I like naming my chocobo chocolate. Looks good.
Wee-quee!
Cool! I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty the neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch, I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lann's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets the added together. Like they say, strengthen the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the bright side. Since we each get our own turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
Should I stack? When you stack with Mirages, the stats such as HP of all the stack members are combined. Your abilities may also transform. Stacking with the right body can give you access to new and powerful skills and magic. You're also more powerful in a stack than you are fighting apart. But there is one downside. Weaknesses are also shared among the whole stack, which can get you into big trouble. Use the stack setup screen in the game menu to choose which Mirages will fight alongside you, or is it on top of you? You should set up stacks for both your forms, Lilykin and Giant. That way you're ready for battle no matter the size you're using to explore. A stack can be up to 3 members high. There is one simple rule, smaller goes on top of bigger. Try it out and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Lann and Reynn and their Mirages are assigned sizes, small, medium and large. In your stacks, large goes on the bottom, medium goes in the middle and S goes on the top. Easy, right? When Reynn and Lann are L-sized giants, Mirages will stack above them, but when the twins are M-sized Lilykin, things get a little more crazy. Suddenly they can ride on top of L-sized Mirages and put S-sized Mirages on top of their heads at the same time.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lilykin size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You aren't allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a Mirage, you need to be in Lilykin form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more Mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Let's put this chocobo to good use. And I don't like that the first Mirage you get in the game is a chocobo. When that's like fire, it gets like fire attacks, and so does Tamer. I wish they had given us some variety from the get-go. That would have been preferable. Yeah, that is that sounds annoying to deal with. Definitely.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this a mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it. Gimme!
You see a luster leaf reflected inside.
So where do we find that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the choco chick's the Mirage board.
Each Mirage has its own Mirage board, a special chart that's packed with new powers and potential. Abilities that boost each space on the board holds a new surprise. You can unlock the spaces using the SP skill points your Mirage earn when they level up. Some spaces on the Mirage board cannot be unlocked until you meet special conditions, but with a little work they're all within reach. Mirages that have learned the stroll ability will appear alongside Reynn and Lann in the field so you can explore Grimoire together. If you are accompanied by multiple Mirages with the stroll ability, you can cycle between them on the left and right button. Sometimes strolling Mirages will discover useful items. Try bringing different Mirages to different places, you might be surprised what they find. Okay, where is it? I do not like that I can't save yet. If the game crashes or something, that would be really frustrating. Actually, let's have a look at Tamer here. Vox Syreni Libra. Tamer also gets access to Stroll. Sorry about that, Reynn, but yeah, I interrupt your dialogue.
Huh? It found something.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the gimme golem one more at a time.
One more at a time.
Gimme!
Yes, take the last leaf.
Whoa! It vanished!
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your Mirages into new and powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your Mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and trouncing across Grimoire like a pair of the pros.
Treasure chest. Potions. Oh no. Oh no.
So, Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Phoenix Town, not bad, not bad. For those of you who have played Final Fantasy before would know what that is and know why that's good. Also, I will not be messing with that.
Now what's this?
This is called a Merc Rift. Inside, you're likely to find Mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch him!
But
I kinda wanted to not deal with this. Why is Lann such an idiot?
This one's not very cute.
Mercuries are home to strange, rare, and usually very dangerous mirages. If you want to explore one, make sure that you're fully prepared before diving in. Most Mercuries will be too tough for you to handle when you first find them. If you do end up getting whooped, come back later after you've gotten a bit stronger.
Lann, why did you? Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Mercrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please!
Abracadabra!
Yeah, that did not do any worthwhile damage.
Ha!
Oh, great. Lann, you freaking moron. And so, difficult comes to us all.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way!
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Mercrift did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened. Right at the moment of your demise. And made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right! I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes 0 sense and kinda freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed!
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically. And only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Mercrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it! Say no more! Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir!
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lann, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
When the entire party is defeated, Tama will whisk everyone back to safety of Ninewood Hills. There's no penalty, but you will have to fight your way back to where you were. Be careful though, if you're inside the threshold of a powerful mirage, Tama won't be able to save you. It's game over.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
The real
Where'd she
question
go?
is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick.
Oh, that's
She
over
must
by
have
where I
experience
was.
crossing between
Would you both
planes.
slow down? So, she's over at North Promenade. Oh,
Wow, she's so tiny. Is she, what's the word again? Lilican?
Chocobocolina! Oh. Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Chocolate. I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
cool.
All right! Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco ching!
Chocolate has a habit of picking up all sorts of strange items. Those items can be yours if you're ready to fork over enough of Grimoire's currency, which is known as skill. The Chocolate mod selection is always improving, so when you visit Ninewood Hills, don't miss the opportunity to stop by and see what's in stock. Not super interested right now, considering the fact that I don't have any money.
Whoa, slow down! What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
I agree, Anna Crow's fashion is pretty good.
So hey, are you ready to head back to Grimoire?
Oh! Show that yourself, Seraphy! I didn't know it was you!
Well, you had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up, too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't remember you raising me at all!
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphy. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things. Yep.
Hoarding?
Hoarding. Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums. More than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Anacro made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines of Ninewood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably strong connection. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions may apply.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Oh yeah, this prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
Okay.
Seraphy's kind of a special the case.
Anna Crow has entrusted Seraphy with a prism case that automatically stores all the prismarium you collect. You can use it to select which mirages you take with you on your adventure. The prism case is also where you are permitted to transfix your mirages. Talk about a handy contraption. Seraphy keeps the prism case in Ninewood Hills. You can access it by talking to her directly, but the case is also at your disposal in Grimoire. Just select it from the menu at the gates or save crystals. There is a lot of tutorial to be reading. The Seraphones. The Seraphone is a special device you can use to call Seraphy and access your prism case remotely. Seraphy is not too keen on leaving Wood Hills, but thanks to the Seraphone, you can still swap in mirages while out on the go. That must be a Maxima edition, and oh my god, that's awesome! That's like having the Vox Link system in Pokemon. I'm down for that. Just keep in mind that each Seraphone can only be used once, but because Seraphy doesn't feel like getting off her. Because data security is important, of course. Oh, never mind. It's apparently a consumable that I probably never use because I hate using consumables. Updated. Got a Silph Prismarium. A tiny wind pixie that makes its home in forests and other places of natural beauty. The sylphs are good friends of Syruphy, in fact. She sometimes meets up with them to play cards and gossip, so be sure to treat them with the same boundless affection Syruphy expects you to feel for her. What to name you? What to name you? Maddie, do you have any great ideas for a name for this sylph fairy? I will say the PlayStation menu isn't exactly fantastic. I don't know if it wasn't the original enough, because once I realized it was consumable, I'm like, I might just straight up not use them because consumables. Mint, sure, let's go with that. That's kind of cute. Welcome to the team, Mint. Well, we got a free Xerophone. Actually, I think Xerophones were in the original now that I think about it. So, it feels familiar enough. It feels like I remember it. I thought it was a cool thing for a moment, and then I got this just very disappointed.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
You mean you're leaving us?
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay. I will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Syruphy guarantee.
Sit down.
But where are you going now?
Oh, well, somewhere
What
else,
do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful.
Some
Look, we really need to ask you so many things.
No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now.
Everything? But you've barely done anything.
Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me? Oh, well, I'm God.
Hasta la vista.
She's gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well, that's Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
Yep, best character gone. Speaking of conversation, are you the impatient type? Here's a fun little trick. During cutscenes, you can hold the R1 to quickly speed through the conversation. Oh, not good enough for you? then you can always press Option, then triangle to skip the scene altogether. Of course, if you start skipping scenes with abandon, it won't be long before you have zero idea what's going on in the story. But again, if this is your second trip through Grimoire, you may want to get right down to business. You always got the adventure log to fall back on. Yes, I want to save the game. Don't want to do all that again. Save crystals form naturally in dangerous places throughout Grimoire. In addition to restoring your HP and AP, they allow you to save your progress and access the prism case. Save crystals are places of peace and safety. When you see one, remember to save your progress, because you never know what dangers lie around the next corner. Changing this, press the R1 to toggle which character you control. It doesn't have to be Lann for the long haul, or Reynn always takes the reins. Sometimes you just need to change the pace. The character in the lead has no effect on combat, so feel free to use this feature just for fun.
Well, that certainly cost us a chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, yeah, I want names.
Oi. Speeding up battle. Tired of the grind? Then here are a few tips you're sure to like. Hold the R1 button during battle to fast forward and make time fly like a speeding Tamer. You can also enable auto battle mode with a single press of the whatever that button is called. In this mode, the party continues fighting without any input from you. A few words of warning though. When playing in active mode, time continues to flow while you choose your commands, which means enemies will keep attacking while you fast forward. Also in auto battle mode, party members merely repeat the last command you gave them. They don't make choices for you, so keep an eye on the action. Targeting with the basic menu. When using the basic menu, enemies are targeted automatically for you. However, you can always override this and use the left and right button to manually select the target. Come on.
In prism.
Touchpad. Okay, touchpad. I will remember that, I guess. Maybe.
All right.
All right.
A cute little forest animal, or at least that's what it wants you to think. Then pow, a tail punch to the jaw. This mirage has nothing to do with the legendary continent. May or may not squeak Mew when upset. I'm gonna name it Mew just because of that. Oh, it's already named Mew. In that case, what's name it? It's a squirrel, right? Is there any cool squirrels? I will name you Treat. Welcome aboard, Treat. The XP you earn in battle is split between all participating party members. Mirages that are accompanying you but didn't fight in the battle still receive a flat 8% of the total XP earned. However, Mirages in your prism case get nothing, so make sure to bring Mirages along with you if you're trying to make them stronger. That was. Okay. Continue our journey. And another random encounter.
Yeah. Ah.
And victory.
No trouble at all.
That wasn't so bad.
Rush bots.
Lann, don't touch it this time.
I know. But could we see all this stuff before?
Now that you've fought that thing the once, you can see all its information. And if you happen to know some Libra magic, you can peep at its data before you even jump in. Very good thing to keep in the mind.
Got it.
Yep, very good thing to keep in the mind, Lann.
Why are you repeating it? And just for my sake?
Because you're the idiot who charged in. I forgot this game had an actual opening. Well, I guess I'm just gonna enjoy watching it. Yep, that sure was a lot of anime.
Chapter 2. Foretold by Prophecy.
I do really enjoy this game. Yeah.
Hey, sis, is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but something about it takes me back.
Hmm.
So, you think we're supposed to get on?
Absolutely. All the aboard.
Whoa, dude!
I hate that Tamer also sometimes does it in the middle of a word.
Oh, hey, sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
Hi. They're so tiny.
Whoa, pluck my needles. I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers.
Huh?
Right, tickets, please.
A mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so... Tickets, please.
The conductor? Well, alright. If Tama can talk, then why not?
But the train tickets that we need...
I right the here.
Right the how?
Wow, semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell. Right then, pleasant journey.
Where did those tickets come from?
In a crow made sure I was provided with everything we could ever need. Yep.
Okay then.
So why a semi-lifetime pass? And not a lifetime one?
I don't know, Lann. Good question. I just thought to myself that Fango could easily face off this game if they ever really wanted to make that a thing.
Wow, this place rules.
Yeah, it's like something right out of a fantasy.
Hey, Tama, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger.
Pardon.
Huh?
If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're,
Mirages from the Hamushin army! Bahamu? What's a Bahamu?
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their employ.
Huh? Someone's made a whole army out of them?
Sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
Lann!
It is probably alright, I think. Is it like notably louder or is it slightly louder than me?
All right, you Bahamus! What's your beef, huh?
You that make it sound like they're made of beef.
Yeah, Lann, don't you know what's at stake?
Not done yet!
Nice knowing ya. You're done! Ha!
Take this!
Was that 2 of them is down? Let's get this thing. Fine, just a normal attack. Wait, what? Oh, the game did that. I was confused for a moment. I'll look at it in a second.
Whoa! What the? What just happened? Why wasn't I able to imprison that mirage?
Didn't you see the light that's surrounding it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
The what? B.O.? They smell?
No! What I mean is, the mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old heave the ho, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
Yeah, you can't catch Pokemon that is owned by other trainers, Lann. Don't you know the basics? Some mirages already belong to another master. If you look carefully, you can see the chains holding their souls captive. Unfortunately, these mirages cannot be imprisoned no matter how hard you try. Defeating a mirage master will break its chains, allowing you to imprison it. The problem, of course, is finding the master.
Oh, fire whoever wrote that little hook in.
Lann, Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff.
Giants.
Oh, whoops.
Are they Bahamutian soldiers?
But they drove the mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy, word for word.
But which one?
Well, we know how it ends.
Please, may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh, sure.
The two of you. You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I mean...
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers, too.
Lann, don't tell her.
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like, exuding all over.
Lann, you don't even know what exude means.
There is someone who would like to have a word with you. Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
So let's find this Casa Cornelius place. Doesn't Casa mean up? It's gotta be higher up.
Well, you've got the direction correct, even if the rest of that was completely off the base.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Oh, journal notes. Interesting. Let's read that. A ticket for the Character Express valid for one semi-lifetime. Record of the Wild Rose Rebel. The Wild Rose Rebel. There are reports of a man who is leading a personal that doesn't work for me. The Wild Rose Rebel. There are reports of a man who is leading a personal resistance movement against the surging Bahamutian army. He calls himself the Wild Rose Rebel, and is known for his silver hair and colorful bandana. Unbelievable rumors of him ambushing key Bahamutian figures and destroying Bahamutian ships abound. A scoop like this Wild Rose Rebel is hard for a journalist to ignore. I have decided to head to Saronia, where he is rumored to be headed. Okay.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Well, as I live and breathe, I've been around for quite a long time, but I've never in my life seen a giant who wasn't part of the Bahamutian army.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
What's up, guys? Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
Oh, I forgot to configure the audio. I'll do that later. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Kingdom of Cornelia. I am Princess Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had no idea. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry Lann acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
Oh, and I'm his older sister, Reynn. It's an honor.
Please forgive the ruse. At first I suspected that you might be agents sent here by Bahamut. I was wrong. You stood up bravely against their mirages and kept our town safe. All of Cornelia thanks you.
Oh, I wouldn't say we were that brave. Really.
Stop, you're so modest. Still, the fact of the matter is, we didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're more the in-standing types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't an actual the word.
Oh, forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies? Oh, that's right. I think I heard the townsfolk going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Oh, I am sorry. If you will permit me, I will explain it from the beginning. You see, Cornelia is an unfederated state midway up Grimoire.
Unfederated?
Yes. Let me explain that as well. The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalis, the Herald King. Cornelia, however, has continued to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that mirage attack before?
Yes.
So where does this prophecy factor in?
The Azure prophecy speaks of a divergence. When time begins its march anew, they shall return as visitors, giants from the hills of a world not our own. Upon Grimoire, they will wreak two divergent futures. One that brings salvation, and the other ruin, an enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may wreak two futures?
Reek, huh? Oh, man! Tama, this prophecy's about you!
What are you even talking about? There's nothing wrong with the way I smell! You big the dummy!
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid there's just no hope for them. So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things, but yeah, so far, it does seem to match up. Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question? If this federation is really so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
Most of the mirages in Grimoire, not all, but certainly most of them, are now firmly under the Federation's control. With such a powerful army behind them, citizens can go about their lives without fearing the mirages that still roam free.
Dude, they control that many mirages? Seriously?
Yes! Dude.
Whoa.
King Brandalis' herald lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor, command all of Grimoire's mirages with the same authority as the famous Queen of the Keepers of ages past.
So there was a Queen of the Keepers? Sounds like she was pretty powerful.
Yes, but that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but
if the Federation can guarantee that kind of absolute protection, wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
It may seem wise, but you see, membership in the Federation involves following their laws, and adoption of a heinous creed. It chills me, right to the marrow of my bones.
That bad?
Yes. I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you have done so, well, you will understand.
All right then.
Now then, may I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
Well, whatever's going on out there, the only thing we can do right now is just keep rounding up more mirages, am I right?
Oh? Apparently, at one time we commanded a whole legion of them. But somehow, we lost them along with our memories. So, we're hoping by getting the mirages back, we might stumble on some clues about our past.
That's right. So if mirages like those goblins are bugging you, we can lay down the smack.
Lay down the what?
I think what he's trying to say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
Oh, wonderful. You have my thanks. Mine and all Cornelia's.
Still, if we're going to be any help, don't you think we need to beef up our arsenal first? 'Cause we can't put up much of a fight without some strong mirages.
Good point. Princess, do you know of any nearby places where strong mirages live?
Certainly. If you travel to the northeast of Cornelia, you'll find the Nether Nebula, a network of caverns inhabited by many wild mirages.
Ooh, nice.
Not at all. Savage mirages have been sighted in the nebula. You may well end up dead.
That's cool.
If you insist upon going, then please take the utmost caution.
He will, Your Highness. Otherwise, he's gonna be extremely sorry!
Wait a minute, why just me? What did I do?
Well, siblings. Yep. The chocolate. I feel like I read that tip about 5 times already. I enjoy the mantras that keeps popping up sometimes.
It looks like we'll need to wind our way down to reach the exit.
Seems that way. What a funny way to build a town.
Oh, it's not that strange to the people of Grimoire. Hey, while we're here, why don't we ask around town and to see what we can find out? Gotcha! Here we
go! Help us! Okay, you're up! Oh, yeah!
Try harder.
One step closer to total world domination. Huh? That's not what we're doing here.
Help us!
Yep.
Try harder.
Well, I think that's a little bit lower than before, and I don't know if that's more on par with myself. It's hard to do because I tend to aim for something that's where dialogue is very similar to the amount to the audio levels of myself, so that people don't have to regulate depending on it's me or the characters talking. That's kind of like what I'm going for. So it's hard to find that sweet spot.
What am I gonna do? Oh, say, you wouldn't happen to be the giants from the hills by any chance, would you? You see, there's a situation I'm dealing with where I could really use your assistance, since you must know mirages so well. Could I trouble you to please bring me an earth hammer? If you could, I would be forever in your debt.
Sure, I'll find you an earth hammer.
So the giants from the hills weren't just a legend after all! Wowzers! That would mean, according to the prophecy... who cares about prophecies? The important thing is, wowzers!
This guy has a fish in his head?
If we cooperated with other powerful countries, those Federation goons probably wouldn't attack us anymore. Come to think of it, our neighbors in Syronia also stand against the Federation. Then again, if we joined forces with another country, we'd just become even more obvious targets. Makes it tough for the princess to reach out. I wonder if there aren't any powerful countries or organizations out there that we could ask for help.
Huh? What's this thing?
Oh, I was hoping a path might link thee up here.
Hey, Tama!
Wait up!
That's bright.
Huh?
We're back in Ninewood Hills?
You see, the gate here doesn't connect to just the area. All throughout Grimoire, you'll find places. Save the locations that lead back here. Open the way to come and to go as you please.
And how exactly do we do that?
You already saw. Just walk up to the right place, and that's all it takes.
But surely a means of transportation that handy must come with a catch?
No, the catch! You can use the gate as little or much as you like. What's more, time in here and time in Grimoire, they don't both flow at the same speed. So whatever crisis is going down, you can put it on hold and kick back here till you're ready.
Whoa! It's like magic!
Yeah, really irresponsible magic.
Just imagine revisiting any place we've been! We'll call it the Super Porta Party!
Are you kidding? That name definitely gets an F.
He deserves an H.
An H? But grades only go down to F!
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
What do you want here, Seraphie?
In case you're wondering, you can use the prism case anywhere you find one of these gates.
Oh, I think I get it now. Gates are what you meant when you talked about a strong connection.
Huh? Oh, right. That's the gist of it.
The gates throughout Grimoire, you will find shining gates like the one you see here. Approaching gate will connect it to the main gate in Ninewood Hills. Once it's linked up, you can use the gate to travel anywhere you've already been. Exit gates are special one-way doors for leaving dungeons, so they're not accessible from the main gate in Ninewood Hills. So as you progress through the story, a chronicle of your travels is recorded in the game's menu, Adventure Log. If you haven't dropped by Grimoire in a while, this is a great way to catch up. Select mini adventures to have a peek at quests and errands you're undertaking. Naturally, you can stop by to check the progress, but you can also collect quest rewards here too.
Okay, to the Nether Nebula.
Save points. Something that feels right out of the medieval times in gaming history.
Chapter 3. Old Acquaintances.
Pressing the touchpad while in the dungeon displays a map of your surroundings. Not only does the map help you get your bearings, it also lists your destination, the location of gates and save crystals, and even includes a list of mirages you discovered nearby. You unlock each map as soon as you enter an area.
She said the Nether Nebula is somewhere northeast of Cornelia, right? Just don't hustle so much that you get yourself lost, okay? I might just leave you there.
When's the last time I got...
Don't push it.
Okay.
Ooh, chest. I want the treasure. I want the treasure.
Wow, the air here is so clean.
Yeah, right?
Yahoo!
You're a Yahoo!
No, Reynn, you need to shout for it to work. Yahoo!
I honestly really enjoyed their sibling interactions. For what that is worth.
Be careful. The mirages in here are a lot stronger than any you faced before.
Yeah, let's not mess around in the Never Nebba thinganabob.
Nether Nebula. Do you think you can do something about that habit of forgetting the name of virtually everything?
Oh, here's another gate.
That's the right. Gates they usually turn up in towns or at the start of most mirage-infested areas. You never have to travel far to visit a place you've been. Whenever you want to get from point the A to point the B, just use the gate as a handy little shortcut.
A shortcut, huh?
So like, if we wanted to go back to Cornelia right this instant, we could just take this gate back to Ninewood Hills, then we can take the gate from there to Cornelia. You see? All in all, it makes for a pretty short shortcut.
Yeah! If it were hair, you'd have to call it a buzz cut!
Okay.
And done saving. Now treasure chest over here. Mirror jewels add to your arsenal. Mirror jewels are made by extracting your Mirage's abilities and crystallizing them into gemstones that impart those same abilities to Reynn and Lann. As the twins fulfill certain conditions like raising their levels, they'll unlock more mirror jewel slots. Eventually, they'll be able to equip up to 8 mirror jewels apiece. When Reynn and Lann equip mirror jewels, they temporarily gain those abilities. If you got a stack you like, but need just one more piece to unlock a more powerful ability, mirror jewels are a great way to make up the difference. You can unlock mirror jewels in the Mirage boards or find them in treasure chests. Let's see the map. Oh, that looks simple enough.
Man, I love a good adventure. Come on, bring it!
Let's begin!
Not done yet!
See here. Physical attacks. Got it.
Come on!
Physical attacks. Well, that makes that easy. Come on, stay in the prismarium. Dang it. I wanted that thing. But also, I need to not get my ass kicked here. We got one.
Yeah!
Think I'm gonna name you. Gonna name you Bolt. Welcome aboard, Bolt.
Come on, sis. Let's follow this rabbit hole as far as it goes.
Yeah, fine. Just behave yourself.
So, maybe in over my head a little. That was not a great battle. Oh well, at least I could just heal at the save point. What now?
Now, go for it!
Just that one? Oh, that's great. Got it. I am
That was
not
a
gonna
good
name this one
fight.
because I'm not gonna use it. Although it is kind of cute. I kind of like this dungeon design. I mean the aesthetic of the dungeon, not the design. I mean I don't mind the design either.
Yeah,
but
we got.
I think you get what I mean. Normally I'm not much for rocky terrain, but this rocks. I don't know why, I just find it aesthetically pleasing.
This dungeon is way more dungeony than I thought. How long has it been since I've heard Reynn go off on one of her educational rants? She must be pretty upset.
Then why is that?
The more upset she gets, the more she tries to cover it up by spouting random trivia.
You know where the word trivia comes from?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Mirages can stack too?
Yep. You're not the only ones who get way the stronger when you're piled up.
Yeah, the game is
Do their abilities change when they're stacked too then?
Afraid so. Which means somebody needs to stop underestimating the enemy before he finds himself up to his neck in some...
At least he knows the warning's meant for him.
Yeah, the game uses random counters for the most part.
We did it!
I almost have 200 gil. That's almost enough.
Sis, I think we're good.
That's almost enough for potion. Oh, that's a gimme golem?
Gimme!
Sleek stone reflected in its eye. Let's see here. do not like being poisoned.
No trouble at all.
Going down here would result in getting back where I came from, so I need to go the other way. That was the chest I saw from before, so that should cover it. Yes, looks about right.
What's this for?
It's a strange switch that the response to mirages. The mirages you imprisoned inside these caves should be able to help you out.
Puzzle switches like the one you see here respond to mirages you stack on top of them. You need to use mirages with the right combined weight and elemental resistance to resolve them. But once you do, the switches will trigger changes in the environmental and help you proceed. Most switches can be solved using mirages that lurk nearby, so if you find yourself stuck, try hunting around the same dungeons for new mirages. Okay, I have a problem here. I'm gonna go heal, but also there's seems to be an issue. I seem to need a particular it's called Mirage to continue, which is slightly annoying. Oh,
No!
well, here's a shit ton of mirages, alright. Do not like that. Okay.
Here. Okay.
This is a lot of enemies. Let's take out the small ones first because they're easy to take out. Take out one of those. Got it. Now we can probably continue. Oh! And that one also wants to be caught now. That was a very useful round.
That was a good fight.
All right.
Composed almost entirely of copper, this metal with the metal takes pride in his tough hide. It is incredibly satisfying to face one of these and shout, "Yeah, see, you'll never take me alive, copper!" If you got that reference, then congratulations, you are old. Oh, that one is mean. I will name you Silver. Just for the joke of it. Okay, a winged eyeball that stings magic. Pro tip for keeping yourself awake at night. Try to visualize its heart and brain gas splashing around in there. I think I will name you Gazer. And I don't believe we've reached our maximum amount of mirages yet. So we should still have them with us. Stack setup. How's your mirage pod? How's your mirage pod? That. Might as well grab that. Not enough. Dang it, I really want that ability. Chocobo. Okay, that changes things ever so slightly. Can I get back to my stack setup? And that should be fine. There we go. I did not expect to catch this many good things immediately. We should be much better off in fights going forward.
Let's make this good.
Dude, it's on!
This looks like it should be easy. Yeah, now we one shot. Look at that. Just because we have a bigger stack now.
No trouble
Very
at all.
useful. I do like getting those fast levels. Definitely appreciate it.
All right.
Another victory. And back to the puzzle platform. I need a certain amount of earth resistance, and I needed to wait over 5. So using these two together should do the trick. Nice. Honestly, I wouldn't trust walking on something like that personally, but...
A new path! Check out that switchcraft!
Yep. Now we know which way to the go.
Whichever one of you thinks you're being clever is about to get a knuckle sand switch.
Ugh! Did I just get owned?
I'm the raising the white flag here too.
More of the dad jokes, everybody. Let's see here. Earth resistance 75 or more. Can I get that? Earth resistance of 25, 75, and boom. Treasure chest. Awesome. Oh, we got the Earth Hammer for the side quest. Someone has to remind me next time we pick up the game in next week that we have what we need for the side quest.
Oh. We did it!
I kind of like that we're already building a pretty decent team.
Hey, Tama, weird question. How come all this really useful, well-presented information keeps popping into our heads?
Oh, that? I guess Inna Crow's trying to give you some tips.
Dude, really? And here I thought I was some kind of super genius coming up with all the answers on my own.
I hate to break it to you, but you will never be that person.
I know. It's so sad.
Whoa, hey now, come on. You don't have to look that broken-hearted when you say it.
Let's see here. Let's check what's over here. Oh. I don't have the ability to get past that. I haven't learned Rock Smash yet. Oh well. Have to come back when we get some Rock Smash.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's not the good. This is called a threshold. Mirages create them to mark their territory. When you see a threshold, you better watch out because the mirages inside are extremely powerful. And the worst part, if you cross it and lose a fight the inside, I can't use my powers to rewind time and extricate you.
No extrication? Guess we'd better be extra careful then.
Anyway, it sounds like if we're going in, we better go in fully prepared.
That's for sure. And don't forget to save your progress, too.
Beware the thresholds. Powerful mirages can create their own spheres of influence known as thresholds. Tamer can rescue Reynn and Lann from defeat while inside an enemy threshold. To put it simply, losing a battle against these powerful enemies equals instant game over. Remember to save your game and get prepared before entering the threshold. Another thing to note, powerful mirages bind themselves to their thresholds, which means that a mirage inside its own threshold can't be imprisoned. However, defeating a mirage will cause its threshold to shatter, so the next time you encounter it, you might just be able to imprison it. Customize your shortcuts. Not happy with the button shortcuts you see in battle? Just select abilities from the game menu. Abilities are assigned to buttons automatically as you acquire them. But at some point, you'll need to take the reins and customize your shortcuts. Hello, tip jar. And let's have a look at the Mirage boards again. You have 1 SP, so that doesn't really matter. You have 3? Just gonna grab that one. Once I'm done looking here, we're done for the day. We're going a little bit over time, but also I arrived late, so that should line out. Due to the whole save points things, it's generally gonna be less precise when I end World of Final Fantasy. I might be doing like 1 hour and 50 minutes, or I might do 2 hours and 5 or something like that. It depends on how good I am at predicting time relative to where I expect the save points to be, essentially. So yeah. Tamer is 5 right now. So means I can get Cure, which is what I wanted. Manticore, not worth looking at. Not gonna use it anyways. ESP, not enough to get Subdue. 5. Let's get Hypnosis, that's really good. Always nice with some status afflictions. And that moves around. So yeah, let's save the game. So what do you guys think? This is World of Final Fantasy. It is Final Fantasy as a monster tamer. Woo! Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun, and I'm also glad that this game is voice acting, so I can rest my voice, unlike Pokemon where I have to read aloud every single character all the time. Not that I don't like doing that, but giving my voice a break is just nice. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and on that I guess I will be spawning out. Bye!